Mm-mm-mm. This is a man's world. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Okay, anyway. Um, let's start with the. Oh, my neck. Damn. With the end of day recap. Right, for our boss, chill, and then now we're starting to show signs of a pullback, and we've had a chalk on the 4 hour right there. This is the zone, not the chalk, by the way, but just wolf with me, not bear with me, wolf with me. Um, 4 hour, yeah, we had a chalk in here, which I'm not gonna bother illustrating. Get with the times, man. Gotta be able to see the charts without writing them down. Cool. M15 same, right? Does follow the 4 hour. We had a 4 hour chart, which is an indication of a 4 hour pullback starting. Right on the M15, it's even bigger. We have I boxes, right? We've now had the I box up here, come down, and then we have more tiny I boxes in here. But keeping the 4 hour in mind, you had a bounce there. This would have been your low. Yeah, I think I'll say the next one is here. 4 hour 8 boss right there. What the fuck? It's the 15-minute, man. What am I doing? 15-minute eye boss, my bad. Losing concentration a tiny whiny bit. 15-minute eye boss right there. The internal high will be somewhere there. If it actually wants to be the internal high, doesn't seem to want to be. 15-minute internal high right there. But we do know that the internal could switch bearish to facilitate the 4 hour pullback into this zone here, just for that to then start moving back up. So at this point I wouldn't really start looking for sells on account of the IBOS. I would just then wait. This is the 50-minute swing low. I'll just no, I would just wait. Okay, in terms of today, now let's start there. Today we're bouncing around in here, and then chalks, right? No break. We only got the break at 4 today, and then after that nothing to follow. So not really anything to do in terms of EOG2. I just sit on our hands, and then like from tomorrow, my expectation is for the high to go, and then once it goes, I can start looking for the continuations higher, right, into this 15-minute swing high right here plus the 4 hour swing high. That would be the expectations. Euro JPY, a little bit of a eventful day because of this might as well just be swing past, bro. Like, let's forget about this swing past here. Just make it easier on the eye to follow. Make it easier on the eye to follow the internal and the swing. Like I said before, it doesn't really matter where your swing is, unless it's obviously not there. But as long as like the understanding of the move is there, right? The understanding of it. Yeah, what I'd say is decent swing, man. Come on now, decent swing. Just so we can consolidate this into the internal now. Right, easy on the eye and then also easy on the brain. We'll have our eyeballs there, our internal lobe there. In terms of today, of course, I would have not been looking for buys once we enter this region here. On the 1 hour, there should be something saying no buys within there. I'll leave that. Let's see what that meant. Like I said, my eye is a little bit trained now. I don't need to follow these to understand what's happening here. As you can see, right, within this 1 hour POI, 15 minutes swing high, previous 15 minutes swing high rather, I wouldn't be looking for sells at this, or for buys at this point, simply because it's a strong swing high and then I would be buying against a strong swing high. So at this point, was just sat on my hand and it eventually broke out, but nowhere really to follow the price action. And then it just did this, so not mad at that. It just means that pullback has started, not even pullback, but a 4 hour pullback probably has started, and it's been trending down. It's been trending down. The 4 hour swing low might hold here actually, and then we start seeing a way bigger swing. But I'm not worried about the huge swings as I'm intraday trading, so we'll see what happens tomorrow. Follow the IBOS, maybe we get a deeper pullback into here. Follow the IBOS after that. We'll see tomorrow what opportunities are present. Today GU almost had a trade. Right, same as Euro USD, swing break there, internal high in there, boom boom boom. Start following these up. Yeah, by the time you get here, it does become a little bit iffy, but IBOS there, which makes us a pullback. Then an IBOS there, then an IBOS here. It's just basically following the order flow, right? Doesn't have to be perfect. It's like I'm saying, following the order flow. If it's bullish, then it's gonna move doom doom doom, right? Trying to follow that. So like I was trying to follow that on here. As you can see, I still had an alert right there. No chalk at this point in time, and I was waiting for it to come into here so we could follow from like the 60%, and then unfortunately it didn't come in, went up, and at this point there was a news event, so obviously I was not involved in that, and that was pretty much that for the rest of the day. It just pushed way higher. So yeah, narrowly missed out on the trade here. Can't be mad. With like a BOE interest rate decision looming, the charts do become a little bit more volatile, a little less predictable. So can't really get mad at that. Even a normal day, you don't get mad at that. It's just another day, man. Okay, the closest we came to a trade was this USD CAD, but I don't know, divine intervention didn't let me take it. Okay, forward, swing high, broken, IBOS right, we are bullish on the 4 hour as illustrated here. We've had a forward chalk, so this could now be the start of a pullback, right? Chalk is the earliest sign of a pullback. We've come back into here, which makes us a little bit more cautionary. But in terms of today, or rather yesterday, we had 15-minute IBOS there. 15-minute IBOS says, so at this point I was already trying to follow the sells, right, in terms of a pullback, and yeah, once price action starts getting iffy like this, where it's like close like this, I wasn't really happy until I got this positive like big candle move down, right? This shows signs, okay, there still be some bearish momentum. this was good with that. And then, okay, we had a pullback. I was looking for the risk entry on here. And this was around 1, right, when it's session low. But I did say with USD CAD, I could still trade through the session low simply because it's worked out more times than it's not. So I don't have an issue with it trading through like session low with USD CAD. But today, yeah, we got close to my risk entry here, and then we started doing this, right, just bobbing and weaving around here. And then at this point I just decided, okay, it's cool, because there's no clear intention whether it's gonna sell or not. I would then wait for a 5-minute entry rather. And then as you can see, while waiting for it, it just shot up and went through the roof, saving myself an unnecessary loss. I guess you could count some internal structure in here, but for now just follow this bigger internal, right, which could then end up being the swing if this does break. Looks a little iffy, but as long as I can make some sort of sense from it, it's okay. Well, I'll just see how it looks tomorrow, and also you could just lay off the pair for a day or two, let the price look a bit better, I guess. But yeah, not a very eventful day, but also close to a loss. Not bad, I guess. Saved ourselves. Also close to a winner that didn't get triggered. So yeah, not a horrible day, but not the best either. Yeah, have a good one, man. Peace.